Hey y'all, got another great matchup. I believe this is a B-side matchup. Let me pull up my little question here because I believe both Paul and Andrew filled out some questions. See where they're shooting from. Paul started playing pool in 1986. It's on a 7-footer at home. Well, hello.
What's going on, Trevor?
Oh, not too much. Where are you at right now?
Me? I'm in outside of Los Angeles on the ocean on a cruise ship.
On a cruise ship? How cool is that?
I know, dude. I'm like testing the water, see where we can take EvoSports to. We're taking an Evo to Mexico.
I don't know what the laws are on, commentating
outside of Los Angeles on the ocean. Yeah, dude.
National waters, huh?
I'm not sure where international waters anything really goes out here.
I guess so. You guys are in for a ride. Do you know Paul or Andrew? Commentating. Hey, turn down your. I know you've been watching. You gotta mute the stream now that you're on the air. I don't want to hear myself talk. Make me nervous.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to. I gotta open up multiple windows. I only get Wi-Fi on one device, so if I want to see the chat, I gotta open up multiple windows.
I'll have the chat going for you
Okay.
if that makes it easier and lets you know.
Yeah, let's do that, and then I can full screen this guy. So I missed everything you were saying because we were listening to ourselves talk.
Well, I don't know what I was saying either, but I know that Mike got his request from Dylan last time in the chat to get this matchup on the stream, so yeah. That's a great opening break. I think that's the best break we've seen on this table all day. Not slamming anybody else's, but I don't think anybody else has made 3 balls on the break with a look at the 1. Got to stun back a little bit for the 2. Oh. Wow. Are you going to post this up or you want me to? I was getting hard and heavy into... I've just been tagging folks.
What do you mean, pump this up?
On Facebook. That's just sharing it. I'm tagging folks. I got it.
Why don't you do it, Trevor?
All right.
Take the lead on this.
You commentate what's happening here as he's making some fantastic shots. And,
yeah, look at that cut inside by Paul FELTY. Wow.
What a strong start. So, yeah, I will let Zach take over.
I know, I was
up.
You know, I was watching Javier in that last match, man, and he was playing comfortable. And Paul's kind of doing the same thing here.
Yeah, free stroking. I think that's what it takes to be a good tournament player. I just play so tight.
Yeah, I know you got to come out firing. I know for me, towards the end of a tournament is when I really start getting comfortable and playing well. But the thing is you got to get to the end, right? For me.
Yeah.
So it's not a terrible idea to just come out firing when you use the first couple of racks. See, and that's what's can happen too. You missed a shot like that. You came up a little short on your shape on the 9. That was Paul's break, correct?
That was Paul's break.
Yeah.
All right, we're shared up. So was that Paul that started there? I don't
I'm
know.
not sure who
There
broke,
any-
but Paul was running all those balls out that we had just saw and missed. He got short on the 9 and missed the 9 ball.
Okay, so this is Andrew here shooting.
This is Andrew.
Got it.
Yes.
All right, let me pull up my questionnaire here. This is Andrew Vincent. He says that he started playing pool at 2 years old, crawling around and rolling balls. He plays out of 89 Sports and Billiards on 7-foot tables. He breaks with a BQ naked with a BQ prime shaft. His favorite game is golf on a 12-foot snooker table. We are immediately friends.
Oh boy,
We are immediately
that's a big
friends.
table.
That is my favorite game also. Don't get to play it very often, but oh boy, howdy do you get some wild stuff happening in that game.
Yeah, I played golf a couple times.
His highlight in his pool playing career is taking out 2 sponsored pro players at a CSI Vegas 9-ball, both 700 Fargo players. He goes by Vinny, according to his nickname. He likes to golf and fish. Can't get enough of either.
Oh, look at this roll. What do you think, Trevor? How comfortable are you with these short little jumps?
Not.
See, I jump with a Propel right now, but this guy down in Vegas, Marty Carey, I think, he's selling these really, really thin jump cues. And even if the cue ball was, a chalk length away from the ball in front of it, you can jump over it. And it's actually pretty consistent.
I would have pushed out straight behind and taken a little bit further distance. Oh, baby. Oh.
No, I don't think he pushed there. I think he missed the 1 ball.
No, I think he was going. I thought he was pointing over here like he was going to push over here at first, but then he just almost made the ball. You draw above this? Nah, yeah, you roll it. Trickle it in.
Yeah, play this with a little bit outside. Come up. Right back over here. Oh, I'm looking at... Okay. Well, now that I've got the 2 and the 4 figured out, I think we'll be good here.
A little bit of a negative angle here. You might be able to pinch this and kind of keep your cue ball into here with a real cinch stroke. That's still definitely very manageable. I think he needs to get into this line underneath of this ball. Yeah. It's funny how, when the side pocket's in play, how our subconscious almost wills it into existence. I tell myself that's what I do. Whenever I know I'm going to get in a side pocket, I want to make sure I come over and pick, a very particular line and just, make sure that the side pocket's not even a chance in my brain. Doesn't mean I don't scratch in the side, but I just find myself oh yeah, you were thinking about the side pocket, and you know what? There it was.
Yeah, I've been recently, you got a ball here. I've been recently working on these types of shots.
Yo, baby.
Really been working on those and making sure that you do clear because, it's scary, but they come in handy all the time.
Oh yeah. Needs to slow down. This table's fast. Eee.
Maybe you can play this with a little low outside and come straight back across. I don't know if I'm going to go that extreme, Trevor.
I think you can bend that. I think you gotta miss the 9. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna take a sip of water after that one. No doubt.
Yeah, I got some toffee, dude.
Don't have me hot and bothered. I'm gonna get wild up. You're definitely you carry some energy.
You're gonna. I'm crossbanking this. I like he called the crossbank.
Heck yeah.
I'm not opposed to that.
Clear the 8 drill. Oh, I thought he drilled.
And he's gonna get options. So Andrew's gonna get back to the yeah, Andrew's coming back to the table.
Yeah, soft kick. Come like half ball hit. And just nudge the 7 over here and let your cube ball kind of track. You're gonna sell something out. I don't know if that's the shot. I'd probably want to get to the rail and just give up ball in hand. A tough spot to be. He's going for my option. Oh, great effort. I think, if anything, he made it where the 9 ball's big. You got to play this with inside. Slightly hampered queuing with the 8. What do you think? You putting inside on this?
Yeah, I'm just gonna let Paul shoot this.
Okay. Yeah, I thought the 9 was big. Tough.
I think with this, well, I kind of almost want to bank it with low, just a little low outside, and cheat the 8 and use the spin to get the 8 to the side, and then just come off with the bottom rail to come up.
He banked it rather nice.
Yeah.
Is he drawing this ball? Draw with inside. I like it. Yeesh. Tie ball game. All right, I'm going to read a little bit of my questionnaire off about Paul. Let me find him in my list. Yeah, I mentioned that he started in '86, plays on a 7-footer at home, plays with an Andy Gilbert player with the jump break cue set. His favorite game is 10 ball. He got second place in Vegas at an Moby Deck tournament earlier this year, so he is familiar with this format and that showing. Hey, you're binging at me.
I know. I'm trying to stop it. Bing!
It's like after I said everything, like you were hitting the sound effects, like here's a new
I
fact.
know, dude. I'm so
I
sorry.
mean, that was wild. Man, he is breaking.
No more binging.
No more binging. He is breaking solid though. That is 2 breaks in a row where he's made 3 balls on the break. That is tough to fade. Now I want to see who beat him because that's a tough one fade. Man, he's been going since round 1. On the B side, Paul won his first round on the B side 7-1, 7-3, and now he's matching up here. Let's see who he played first. You go ahead and commentate whatever's happening because I'm on a different screen right now.
Looks like Andrew's gonna hook behind this 5 ball. A 110 lines up though. It almost looks like the 110 is kind of wired into this corner. It might be. I think Andrew's gonna call this 10 ball here.
Gotta jump back over and see. Ooh. You think that's wired? That's pretty close. Edge to edge.
Well, I think you hit it, call it, and find out. Just gotta watch out for I mean, you gotta watch out for this one you might scratch.
I love your style. It's one of those hit it and find out.
Well, you gotta get a good hit, right?
Yeah. Gotta
It's
open up
1-1.
this
It's
ball a
early.
bit. We're definitely gonna find out here momentarily.
Now we're really, yeah, we are.
I feel like feel like it's gotta be maybe just a little low. I
He's
mean,
looking. He's taking it.
if it is a little low, you can just go here and play half ball hit and get the throw. But he's playing it like it's dead. He's playing it like it's dead.
Dead nuts.
Well, that was a quick one.
I mean, tell me I'm wrong, right? It's 1-1. It's early in the match. The 110 just looks wired, and you need to get a good hit. I'm calling that 10 ball.
Yeah, definitely. I just love your free will and spirit. Like, it's one of those hit it and find out.
Well,
I mean, you're not wrong.
that's why I know that people hate 9 ball, but I love 9 ball.
No, I'm thinking about getting a matching tattoo for the first time in my life that says F luck, because it definitely says F me, I feel like. So,
I have a guy, he told me that there's no luck in pool, right? Like, you take a shot and you miss it, and you hook the opponent behind another ball. It's like, that's not luck. Like, you hit that shot so bad, and it ended up behind another ball. It's unfortunate. And I was like, that's an interesting way to look at it. Oh, this is great, dude.
I know he
You
is.
gonna get a pocket? Do you think that one goes?
I do. I'm gonna go out on a limb, but it feels really straight where it'll be half of a pocket and tough to get on the 2. So you might, like, if it does go, I think he's got to roll forward. It's right for once. Woo! Sorry, chat. I've been looking at the bracket and reading off things. Been neglecting you. You guys have been blowing it up.
Who's in chat right now?
Oh my gosh.
You said you had me.
I know I said I had you, and I dropped the ball. We got Steve saying we got action. Mike W, let's go. Come on, Andrew. It says Mike W also says Andrew's one of the best people in the Pacific Northwest pool community. He donated some money to the final stop of the NWPA event last weekend, which is awesome. We got Karen Ronning saying let's go Vinny. Cameron Felty saying let's go Dad. That's awesome. I love seeing that. Like, this is the cool thing about Evo. Like, you don't have to go sit in a bar and be around all the folk. You can watch from home and support your family and friends. Super cool.
Where else can you watch from, Trevor?
A cruise ship.
Yeah!
I was like, wait, I'm reading the chat and I got lost for a second. I still got more. This chat's been blowing up so I'm trying to catch up. Picking up my ball that I dropped. We got Karen Ryan saying, hi, Zach. I don't know why I said that with
Karen.
Like, I felt like that was a way to... I don't know why I did that. We got Mike Check saying, let's go, Andrew. Says Andrew would have given back if it was a push. A little slow on that one. Apologize. Yeah, Steve says, get real. Luck is a thing. It is a thing. It's just a thing that I don't have a good relationship with, I don't think. Is this going to get weird? Nope. It got just far enough past the side pocket.
Yeah, he's gonna almost lay up. Gonna play this 5 a little thick with a little bit of inside to check off of this bottom rail and straight back up to the 7.
Natural dot connection right here. Just need to make sure you don't get flat straight in on the 9 and got lots of op. Like this line. You playing on this side of the 10 or on this side of 10? Say quick, hurry. Too late.
Hurry. I'd probably come behind it.
Yeah, I like that line because it
I'd
gives
probably
you...
play the points just like that too.
You play the points just like that. That's how you get the perfect line. That's the line he wants to be on. Let's see if it does. He's following it. It's got a lot of speed though. Sure side. For those who say luck isn't a thing, that's perfect. The only reason I say it was lucky is because he threw up his hands like he overhit it. But hey, you know what?
You drew it up that way. I don't know what you're talking about.
He got right on the line and said he needed to be on, and he got perfect. So I don't know what you guys are talking about. You know, I think subconscious works in two different ways, both when we're thinking negatively and backdoors. Backdoor position. That's also worse. I'm going to stop talking now.
Oh, man. That should tie things up. Yep, 2-2. Race to 5. I like how they're doing race to 7 on both sides, too.
I agree. Had to put myself in a 15-second timeout after that one. Sorry.
Doesn't count if you put yourself in the corner.
I'm always in the corner. In the middle of rooms.
I'll be right back.
This is weird position here. If he's heading straight on, I'd call it rip. Yeah, get clear the 4. Get up by the 7. Going for distance, looking for coverage. Finds a window, but man, it's a tester, but it leads to natural position. Just gotta peer it in. It's always easier from here. Just make this ball. Your line
I
was
didn't
so...
like the line.
I'm clearing that out of here. He's been playing a lot of these back cuts with draw really well. Playing the 4 into the side. Nice. I think the 5 goes by the 9. If it does, you should be able to just roll straight forward and let it kind of naturally come out. I like playing a little inside there, get a little closer to my work. This looks close. Don't need to be close to your work when you hit it that perfect. What a shot. Think you come to the rail and out just because you're up against the... Don't try and slow roll it and get too funny. Yeah, no. Beautiful. Thought it was going to treetop.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I play that with a little more check.
Yeah. Straightforward and try and get into this area here. Oh, now he plays a bunch of in check. He heard you. Tell him to take the earbuds out. Can't listen to Zach talk. He'll tell you how to play this game too good. Just gotta smooth this one in. Let it kind of bend down into here. I just feel like you're always finding yourself really close to the rail after this shot. Overcuts it. Well, it's gonna get... Definitely not gonna give nothing up.
Oh man, this one's tough.
Hey.
We can almost play this slow and send the 9, send the cue ball kind of here and use the 10 as a blocker. Send the 9 up, but that's such a touchy shot. And then just kind of follow that line.
I feel like you just gotta bank the ball here just because like selling out is just as likely as making the bank and getting out.
I mean, if you hit the bank and you hit short, you know, the 9 ball might end up somewhere over here.
Yeah.
Unless you kill it and make it into the bottom right pocket.
Ooh. Well, I'm gonna draw my little circle.
Yeah, like that.
Gets even closer to his work. Nice pure stroke there. confident. Paul takes the lead. Give another shout out to Dylan and both Silver Star Saloon where this is happening. Otherwise, we wouldn't have this awesome event. Silver Star is a fantastic venue. 27-foot diamonds. Got 2 other 7-footers out front and 2 9-footers. Great food. The staff was very gracious and accommodating last weekend. I love these qualifiers. All these $1,000 entry tournaments, like, it's just so hard to be able to justify the expenditure. And yeah, $1,600 for full entry is ridiculously expensive, but also travel expenses and everything else. But man, the environment in those pool rooms when those things are happening, it's unlike anything else I've been a part of.
Yeah, man, the last one that Carissa put on over at Colby's, I was able to jump in and kind of say what's up to everybody. I wasn't able to play, but yeah, dude, it was silent, just dead silent.
Yeah, I don't think I've wanted a tournament as bad as I wanted that one to date. Like, even more, like, I felt more pressure on that one than I did when I was out there in the main event in Florida. It was just, yeah, it's just awesome. Ooh. Gotcha. He's trying to create some distance. Caught it a little thin. I think he just slow roll this ball and just take the 2 from here. Man, I feel like you're going to be tracking really close to the 9. It's super easy to undercut this ball playing it slow. He did not want to have anything to do with slow rolling that ball. I do not blame him. Lots of different ways you can go from here and see what he decides. Gets the coverage. Does leave jump potential because it looks like maybe a half of a ball. I don't think he even has enough to cut the ball up the way. I don't think he, if anything, you can see a bare edge of this, so he's looks like he's got his jump cue in hand. Coming at this angle of the side pocket with speed of a jump is, you got to hit it really, really good.
Yeah. Hey, Trevor, how do I sound right now?
It's not like you're coming from a tin cup.
Really?
Honest. Like, it just sounds like you're in a cruise ship, metal walls.
Well, I'm on the balcony now. I'm overlooking the ocean.
Oh, it's picking
I
up
just
that
want to know.
spaces. Just rub it in. Everybody here sitting in the rain in Oregon and Washington area.
Is it raining there? It's so nice down here.
Oh gosh, this guy.
Well, I'm sharing a room with my sister, and she's coming in to unpack, so I have to kind of get out of there. As long as it doesn't sound too bad for the viewers.
No, your voice makes up all the difference.
Trevor.
Trying to get mushy in here. Nice elevated stun shot from there. I'm getting back to pool before I put myself in another timeout.
You might have to come 3 rails above this 10 ball. You could go that way.
Kind of like if you can get into that line. He went right between both of us and he got perfect, so. It's
What are you going to do on this 8? I think I'm going to draw this back.
Yeah.
Spin it this way.
Yeah, you got to really smooth this one. Let the draw on the outside, the bite, and not get away from you. Kind of throw the ball in. That works. That works.
Now, what about you? Do you come back to where he's at, or do you use a little bit of Inside English, yeah. I like coming inside English on that side of it for sure.
It's all a preference. I just feel like I can float that
Yeah.
a lot easier. And you got a larger target area out in here to hit where the 10 ball is not there. Psychologically, that just works better on my brain. Not necessarily saying the way he went about it's. I mean, obviously he came up short of what he wanted. I'm not saying that he chose the wrong shot. Just that's how I like to play it. Just back cut this in, come around 5 rails, and end up right here. 3 rails, 4 rails. Wait! Oh! No way! What a cut! Oh, those are the ones.
In a race to 7 too, man. That's a big rack right there.
That's when I say, I'm gonna take a break. Put me on suicide watch if I'm not back in 12 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, yeah.
Big out.
Yeah. Short races. Those ones tingle. Yeah, because I mean, if he would have just come, or was able to get just above that pocket, I mean, that had a great line to come back around for the 10. Such a great cut.
I think it's
Yeah,
Paul
saying
breaking.
the scratch. I don't know who made it. Sorry, I get guttural when bad rolls happen. It was likely me. I feel it too much.
So a ball on the break here for Paul. Are we looking at a rollout here? Unless that's the 6 up table.
If you're pushing out, where do you like to push out to?
You know, I think somewhere. I mean, it's tough because you have this huge giant wall in the middle of the table, right? So, I mean, anywhere you put the cue ball, like you can put the cue ball back here at the head of the table or put the 1 ball back there. Like, it's such a tough spot to be. I think he might have been trying to like stick the cue ball closer to that 9, make it a little more difficult to get a decent hit. Because I mean, you could just send this 1 ball straight up table, right? Kind of have the 1 in here and the cue ball end up over by the 8. And he's gonna use the cue ball. Yeah, man, that wall is just so big in the middle of the table. I mean, there are like very minimal windows.
I was thinking along the same lines of Paul there with the push-up, because you're leaving it where you have the chance of getting elevated over the 9, and you're leaving just enough of a temptation with the 1 that it, things are guaranteed, but they can go your way. In this way, it did. Oh, we've got a wall of balls in the center of the table.
Yeah.
This is a tough ball to kick and not sell out. 1-1 rail and calling it. We lost Zach. That cruise ship internet. Always back. Welcome back.
Hey, dude. Yeah, I just had a refresh. It was getting a little spotty. I'm on cruise ship Wi-Fi. It's not that good.
That's exactly what I just said. I said that cruise ship Wi-Fi, though. It's probably costing you like $60.
No, it looks pretty clear right now.
It's getting too far out.
35 a day.
35 a day? Oh, okay. That's not that bad, but it's not that cheap either. We appreciate you. Or I do. I can't speak for the other 23 people watching.
I know. They could have had Alex or Morgan. And instead they got me.
This is... I mean, that's the shot he had to the position that was best available, but this is no hanger. Being down a little bit. What about Hart? Piers it. Perfect position.
Yeah, beautiful shot. I actually like putting the cue ball somewhere over here so I can use that bottom rail to come back up to the 8. I don't really want to draw in this position. It's not terrible too.
I like drawing.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of an angle now, but if you get yourself straight, right, you could draw right into that side pocket.
He's going forward, it looks like. Huh.
Yeah, I would have done the same thing. It's a lot safer.
Yeah. Pretty flat on this ball. He might have to accept some distance on the 9. Oh, what a shot. I like that little stun. Manufacturing an angle. Stun follow. Andrew's catching.
Yeah, after that last rack, man. Yeah, after that last rack, man, you gotta win this. You gotta win this rack.
I mean, talk about some heart. I see why Mike W from the chat was asking for this match. This is shaping up to be both players catching the gear, hitting the ball well.
Yeah, man, that refresh was a good idea. It's like crystal clear right now.
Taking a drink of water real quick.
There we go.
It sounds like you're starting to have fun there.
Yeah, you figured you heard that.
Mike,
this is the party stream, guys.
Yeah, party stream. Mike check from the chat.
Yeah.
It's out. Yes, it was. Very well played. Didn't he make a ball? Can I not count? Oh. Cue ball went down. I missed that part. I gotta watch that in replay. How did I miss that? What did I miss? Oh. I was watching the 9 ball thinking it was a cue ball. Gets out of the potential 3-foul pinch. Nice twist in the ball to get into it. Yes, Steve from the chat. Good match indeed. Back cutting this in. Boom. Little nudge on the neutral position. What a shot. All right, all right.
Yeah, I see you, Andrew.
I do, yeah. This is... I just love seeing two players that are battling it out. Nice. Runs into the 9, frees that up, gets perfect on the 5.
I think I actually like playing a stop shot here to give yourself a nice natural angle. You could even roll forward just to get past that tangent line.
Yeah, I like the stop shot too. Natural area anywhere in here is absolutely perfect. Beauty. You just want to get back to center table. Yeah. Hey, we drew a lollipop together for once. Some of the things I say accidentally. Anyhow, yeah.
Oh my god.
Smooth in, come across. Ooh, I love that he cheated the pocket to the max to really get as much out of getting over on the 10 nicely. Very well done. All right, we got
So
action.
Andrew had an opportunity to make it 3-3, and kind of came up short on a 9-ball. He gave Paul a 4-2 lead, and Andrew answered with 2 games to get right back in it. So yeah, we got a ball game here.
That's some heart, because like having that real thin hit on the 9 and end up scratching, and then be able to come back and still pull the next 2 games out, and playing like that never happened. That's what you got to do. Yeah, Steve from the chat. It is a good out once again. Race to 3. Man, I'm not gonna lie, this is feeling like a finals matchup right now. I mean, both these players are playing strong. Very little mistakes. Scratching on the brakes. A little bit of a struggle, but man, their pattern playing out making has been really good. 2 balls. Getting on the 2 in a way that's easy to get on the 3s. How do you like going about this, Zach?
I think I'm going to be playing safe. I actually might. Well, I mean, if you can get yourself somewhere in this area and then use the 3-8 to play safe, depending on, I mean, if you can get yourself there, you may be able to run into the 8. I'm not sure exactly where he was setting himself up for on that shot. I think at some point in that rack, though, you're not trying to run out. You're trying to get somewhere to duck.
Yeah, lots of problems. Look at this speed. Oof. Center table nightmare.
Well, and see, like, if you go for 3 foul here, too, I mean, you have a pile of balls at the front of the table, top of the table, pile of balls at the bottom. The 2-3 are at the bottom.
Just drills it. Yeah. No, I mean,
you can almost, hey, right here, you can almost try to fire at this 10 because you can duck underneath the 3-8.
Yep. That's immediately what I was just thinking with this way the balls are laying right now. Are you focusing on
everything's an issue? No, I'm focusing on the duck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm focusing on the duck. Because even before that 6 just got bumped, I don't think the 5 went in that top right pocket.
Yeah.
And now it's just even more of a disaster.
It's a really intelligent play from both players right now. Andrew played a
I'm kind of excited to see how this rack ends.
Yeah. Yeah, I like looking at the 2-rail option. It's hard to visualize. Yeah, he's looking at, because if you play before the ball, now your ball plays this wide, you know?
Right.
Smart to call it. That looks pretty wide. He's got to be pinching this with a bunch of draw. Got to get the right amount of English to bite. Oh, go in the hole! What attempt! Oh my goodness! Yeah,
it's pretty close, but I mean that 3 is messed up down there.
Exactly. Like, pocketing this doesn't gain you a whole lot. He said, "I'm rearranging the furniture." Didn't it? I don't think he freed up the 3. He just kind of replaced the 8.
No. Depending on where you land, I mean, there is a 3-8 combo that's a little wild. I mean, it's tough to play safe with that 8 there because you can't really bank it and duck behind the 6. You might have to come below the 3.
Just trying to get into him. Oh, that's...
Yeah, I think if you could have played it below the 3, somewhere in this area.
Yeah.
Could have just hit the top of the 3 and sent the cue ball up to the table.
Because how do you even run into this ball and not sell out? You got to come across the face lightly and have the 3 kind of track along this line. It's about the best you can do.
I think it's coming 2 rails out of it. Yeah.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Man, the little tic-tac-toe we're playing here.
Well, the rack's wide open after this 3's taken care of.
Yeah.
4-5 is a little bit of an issue. You might have to play a combo.
Like thinning the 3 and kind of clipping the 8 a little bit so it comes up off of the rail. But looks like he's putting some speed on this maybe. If you can just nip that 8, have it come off of the rail. He had 2 rail in mind. Now
Look at that 6 ball now.
Yeah, 6 and the 4 ball next is tough. Because, I mean, after all this safety battle, I know my immediate thought is firing at this 3 and trying to get that 4 out of there. I'm like, this is the best look at the table I've had so far. He does the same.
Oh.
Ooh, is it got enough for the carom? But even with the carom, now you got to play a carom to a combo. Like, it was a great effort.
I think if you hit this good, man, you can line yourself up for the combo.
Yeah, I mean, the 5's
Gotta really thin the 4. But it's okay if the 4 comes off the rail a little bit right here, because once you hit that 6, the cue ball's gonna be tracking out.
Just gotta watch out for the double kiss. Gotta really thin this ball. Does a good job.
Yeah, and an angle is good here too. You just gotta make sure you don't hit the outside edge of this 5 ball.
Yeah, as long as your cue
Want
ball
the
is
4 to kind of stay.
Oh, he's trying to go rail first. Really pinch it. Ah, just such a great shot on the 3 to get to the carom. This has been a fantastic rack to watch. You like strategy play, that is. It's not I'm sure if you're rooting for a player here, you wanted to see the run out, but both of them have made some great safeties, great kicks. It's fine. Flat. A little flat. You drawing back a little bit and taking the distance?
Yeah. You know, I've had a couple big shots come up in tournaments, and you know, I'm dead straight. Could come rail first, though. I had one against that match against Martine. Man, and I went rail first, and I drilled it and came across the table, and it just gave me such good shape. And I've been hitting those shots more and more and more. They're a little sketchy, but once you kind of get them down, they really come into handy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if you got good visualization and hit those balls well, it opens up a lot of doors. But I like his choice here. Just have one good come with it, kill the cue ball anywhere center table. Oh, he's just running.
Yeah, I like ball. I like running that ball for sure.
Yeah, that is a smart play.
Can't really put too much bottom on it or do too much with it because you're so close to the rail.
What a rack that was. Oh my goodness. Like, so much back and forth. I'm gonna check on the bracket really quick. Take over with whatever's happening. Alright, we're into the final 16 on the B side. Savvy Nivak is playing against Jason G. I'm not going to try and butcher that name too badly. We got this one happening. We got AJ Summer playing Michael Ryback. Ryback is up 2-0 right now. Terry Drake and John Tell just started 2 minutes ago, so 0-0. A side, in our final four, we have Julian Rogmans and Javier waiting to play, and Martine and William Pearson.
Is Patrick still in?
Yeah, Patrick. Who'd Patrick lose to?
I'd like to see Martine get to continue on. Martine has been really, really working at his game.
Yeah.
And Julian, too.
Julian
Julian
too.
came all the way out from Southern Oregon.
Yep. Yeah, he's a good buddy of mine. I think my 8-ball team coming up for Lincoln City is going to be Alex Brown, Julian, and John Tell. So I got 2 folks that are local guys that I'm rooting for. Also, I mean, there's a lot of people I really like in this tournament, so it's hard to say, like, oh, this is the guy I want to see win it.
Yeah, I know, dude. I was looking at the bracket this morning, and it's like, man.
I mean, it's just, yeah, it's such a great tournament, and so many people that I would definitely love to see go to Vegas and play. Steve in the chat saying, go Julian. Love it. So what happened here? I was looking at the... Oh, he won the catch the 10 full. Oh.
Well, Paul broke, but it looks like Andrew's shooting. I was kind of just listening to you talking about the bracket.
Gotcha.
So I believe Andrew's shooting right now, yeah.
I mean...
I don't know, you might have to go for this. You might have to jump.
Yeah, if you jump, it does play at a pretty natural position backup table for the 6. What's he looking at? What is that math?
He's kicking.
Oh, he's kicking. He's doing that one knee. Yeah. Yeah, because if you come into this ball...
The goal here is the same distance from the cue ball to the stick and the 5 to the stick. It's like a parallel shift system.
Oh my gosh, he missed that by such a small margin.
You got to get out here if you're Paul.
Yeah, Paul has an opportunity here to get first to the hill. You can get into this area here. That's still beautiful. You just got to let your cue ball run forward a little bit. I like being above the 7 anyhow, so it's more natural to get onto your 8.
Overran that just a little bit. I think you could be okay, but now you got to play with a little bit of inside.
He might cut it into the corner.
Looks like he is.
Oh, this is one of my least favorite shots. Trying to like stun out and come between 2 balls like this. Ooh-wee.
I filled out your little questionnaire, Trevor. Did you see it?
I did, but I'm not talking about you right now. That was a great shot. All there.
Yeah, that was a really great shot.
Sorry.
Well, we were talking about our least favorite shots, and when I put when I'm hooked. I hate that.
When you're hooked. I had somebody else put the ones that I miss, and I loved that response too.
Well, Paul is looking like he's going to get to the hill here.
And breaking. Steve from the chat says, "LOL, I'm not talking about you."
Did you see my favorite pool achievement too?
All right, Zach, we're gonna talk about you for a minute. Let's pull it up. Let's see what your favorite pool achievement. You could just tell me, but it's funner if I read it.
No, I just want you to go look at it.
All right, we are talking about. Well, everybody loves talking about Zach. This is too much fun not to. Does your name get mispronunciated? Yes and no. Started playing at 18. Plays out of fills and jammers. Viking butt. Tree topped over balls or rails. I hate being hooked. Don't do it. Oh, of course this is why you want me to read it. It says, you were the pool dominant beast at PNW pool thing, and anytime I beat Trevor. No wonder you wanted me to read that out loud. All right, back to the action that we all care about.
Oh, nice break by Paul. He can just play this one and come straight across. And if he can miss that 9, come straight back above this 6. I think the 2 passes the 10.
All right, if you're not in the chat and paying attention, EvoSports just asked which matchup you would like to see next. We have Javier. Oh, got hooked here. You just said don't do it, so like.
He's looking at this 10 ball.
But you can't see enough of the 2, can you?
Well,
is this for the match?
maybe he's playing safe. He might be ducking.
I gotta mute myself. The TD is calling me.
I think that might leave up a 3-ball combo. You kind of duck, kind of play the 2 into this rail, and send the cue ball somewhere in here. Very, very touchy shot.
All right, chat. It's up to you which match we see next. You see the poll. Dylan just called me and said that the poll will stay live until the end of this match. So out of the final 4 in the top side, you got 2 options. So it's up to you guys for whichever poll gets the highest votes will be run next. But for now, we'll focus up on the end of this one. Oh, is it gonna? Yeah,
Oh wow!
gets the coverage.
Look at this 3-ball too, though.
Yeah.
I wonder. I mean, you might be able to kick at this 2-4.
Yeah.
Or at the 4-3.
You gotta open.
Just call it.
Oh, he had way more of that than I thought. Here's a tricky position. Of course, you can make the 2, but your cue ball is running away from look. You could try and cut the 2, overcut, and nudge the 3. Yeah, Mike, I agree. Come on, Andrew, fight back. I don't know. That sounded weird reading it out loud, but I just want to see a good match. Both of these guys are playing so good. I mean, it comes down to such small margins when both players are playing at a high level. I kind of like stunning up table and trying to come back up for the 3, but like and overcutting it. He liked the idea too. What a shot! Oh man, I wish I had Patrick Nix's little soundboard, I'd be hitting all the buttons for excitement right now. That was... Did he not... What? Wasn't that Andrew who just shot that? What just happened? I am so lost. Oh, I think Andrew must have called the 3-ball on that last shot of a change of player at the table. Sorry, I got so confused. I thought he hit that just like I envisioned and got perfect. But he must have called the 3-ball. And it gets out from here. What a turn of events.
Was it Paul who took that shot from the?
It was Andrew, but I think he must have called the 3-ball, like he was trying to overcut the 2 to get into the 3. And
Paul's about to try to cut this 8-ball on the side.
Oof. Nail biter.
Man.
Wow.
Oh my.
Oh my gosh.
Beautiful shot.
Beautiful shot. I feel for Andrew because 7-4 does not translate to how well that match was played by Andrew. My hat's off to him. Thanks all for tuning in. Thanks for the votes. Looks like we're going to see Martine and Will Pearson next. Thanks for joining me, Zach. Always a pleasure.
Yep.